Is it time to buy or sell CRISPR Therapeutics stock? In this video, we will explore CRISPR Therapeutics in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 21st of August, 2025, our system has categorized CRISPR Therapeutics as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.42. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Surprisingly, the stock has outperformed our system's predictions, achieving a gain of 5.81%. This results in an average return of 0.39% per day since it was identified as a sell candidate. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and signals suggest further upward movement within this trend. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 12.52% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 0.715% to positive 46.37%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 9.04%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 34.20% to positive 34.51% over the next year. In current terms, this would imply a future price between $36.78 and $75.18. Our latest daily update for CRISPR Therapeutics highlights that the stock price increased by more than 7.87% on Thursday. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025, the CRISPR Therapeutics stock price rose from $51.81 to $55.89, marking a gain of 7.87%. The stock experienced fluctuations of 8% during the day, ranging from a low of $51.85 to a high of $56. Although the price has fallen in 6 out of the last 10 days, it remains up by 4.41% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price rise, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 984,000 more shares were traded compared to the previous day, with approximately 2 million shares exchanged for around $119,500,000. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $71.13, while the lowest was $30.04. Currently, the price stands 21.43%, or $15.24, below the 52-week high, and 74.62%, or $164.31, below the all-time high reached on January 15, 2021, when the price hit $220.20. CRISPR Therapeutics is drawing attention following a series of events this week. Shares have dipped to approximately $51.81 in the latest session, reflecting a decline of about 3.5%, even as broader markets experienced gains. This price movement coincides with significant developments. Cathie Wood's ARK Investment Management has increased its stake, a strategy that often generates heightened interest from growth investors. The management team has been actively engaging with investors, having presented at the Morgan Stanley Healthcare Conference and scheduling several appearances throughout September. Clinically, CRISPR has secured a late-breaking oral presentation at the American Heart Association for a Phase 1 in vivo trial of CTX310, which targets ANGPTL3. Additionally, they will present preclinical data on CTX340 aimed at angiotensinogen, indicating clear progress beyond its already marketed asset. In the short term, anticipate increased volatility. Insights from the conference or additional buying by ARK could lead to sharp rallies, while cautious remarks or a general rotation within the biotech sector might exacerbate pullbacks. Looking ahead, successful in vivo data and advancement of their programs could significantly bolster valuation. However, the inherent risks associated with binary trial outcomes and development mean that the stock continues to represent a high volatility, high reward investment opportunity within the biotech field. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 5th of November 2024, it was reported that Leerink Partners assigned CRSP an outperform grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August 2024, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned CRSP a sell grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned CRSP a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August 2024, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned CRSP a sector perform grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 17th of June 2024, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned CRSP an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to CRISPR Therapeutics stock. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is deemed neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for CRISPR Therapeutics. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is rising along with the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, and these may impact the short-term outlook. The CRISPR Therapeutics stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Simultaneously, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this contributes to a more negative forecast for the stock. On further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $56.06. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $53.72. A breakout above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will result in an additional sell signal, reinforcing the overall negative trend. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 23, 2025, and since then, the stock has fallen by 17.98%. Additional declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. The stock received a golden star signal on Tuesday, November 26, 2024, in the long-term chart. A golden star signal occurs when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and the price line converge in a specific combination. This occurrence is quite rare and is often followed by significant and sustained gains for the stock in question. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 36 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 65 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 19 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 23 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 68 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 58 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Supplered, risk and stop loss for CRISPR Therapeutics. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $48.64 and $47.49. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, CRISPR Therapeutics finds support just below today's level at $48.64. If this breaks, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $47.49 and $44.43. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and given the decent trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved $4.15 between its high and low, or 8%. Over the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.04%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for CRISPR Therapeutics, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at -$1.31. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for CRISPR Therapeutics. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for CRISPR Therapeutics is at $57.33. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a notable level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, CRISPR Therapeutics encounters its first support level at $48.64. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for CRISPR Therapeutics from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 16th of August, 2025, Kulkarni Samarth conducted an insider purchase of 25,000 shares of common shares. On the 18th of August, 2025, Kulkarni Samarth executed an insider sale of 13,081 shares of common shares. On the 16th of August, 2025, Kulkarni Samarth also conducted an insider sale of 25,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the 6th of August, 2025, Treco Douglas A. performed an insider purchase of 20,000 shares of common shares. On the 16th of July, 2025, George Simeon made an insider purchase of 960,983 shares of common shares. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 74.670. Overall, insiders purchased 2,437,003 shares and sold 330,237 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment for this stock is unfavorable, and a stop loss has not been established. Is CRISPR Therapeutics stock a good investment? Currently, CRISPR Therapeutics displays several unfavorable indicators, suggesting that its performance may remain weak over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 12th of September, we anticipate that CRISPR Therapeutics will open lower by $1.31, beginning at a price of $54.58. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor prior to making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It's important not to base your investment choices solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and assume responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. Best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.